Welcome back, everyone, my demons, shemans, and demonias. How are you guys doing today? Today we are going to be doing a little couples questioning video. It is I, the wife, which y'all don't know my name. I am just referred to as the wife on this channel. And here's my husband.
Hello, everyone. You know me here as always. Yes, today on the channel we are doing a Q&A for our 6th anniversary together. How do you feel? It's been 6 years.
Yeah, after what, 6 months?
You're not letting that go, are you?
I'm not letting that go. Where do you want to put this one? Okay.
So?
Take 2. I'm kidding.
So how do you feel about it being 6 years? Did you expect to go this long?
I didn't expect to live this long. I probably shouldn't say that, should I?
That's a different issue.
I'm really happy. Nick and I have been together for a long time. We knew each other a little bit before we started dating. Like, what, a year?
About?
We were friends for about a year before we started dating. Technically, I asked him out for like 6 months, and he rejected me for those 6 months. But then he said yes. But yeah. I don't do words. I write words. I don't do words.
It's okay.
I'm gonna edit like little captions and then underneath this video.
Definitely give that to me, darling. Alright, so we do have a few questions here. We will answer them in detail as much as we can. We have about 7 to 9 questions.
For now.
We're
gonna do multiple videos of this. This is just part 1. We're gonna do another video next year for our 7th anniversary. So if you guys want to keep putting questions in the Discord server that was created, it's quite literally under "Welcome to Questions for Nick and Kai." That's my name, by the way, not just the wife.
Yes, for Kai.
Yeah, if you guys want to keep putting questions throughout the year, we'll read them at the end of the year, and huzzah! Huzzah! Don't, you're gonna click.
Alright, so we will be going one question at a time. So, starting off with a question from Solar. How the hell did you find Kai? How did I find you, huh?
In the band room. Quite literally. We met each other in band. We're high school sweethearts, actually.
You were in color guard.
I was in color guard. He played the clarinet? No, the bass clarinet. He played the bass clarinet, so he was in the actual marching band. I was in the color guard. Yeah, and you know that rule they have amongst the band? Like, it's not a rule, it's not an official rule, but it's a rule like amongst the band that they created. Like, band and color guard shouldn't date because then it creates drama and blah, blah, blah. And if you get her mad, she's gonna hit you with her fucking flag and all that shit. I almost did a few times, but besides the point. Yeah, we actually met. I'm not gonna get into the whole story, like the ages and shit, because privacy matters, people. Actually, like that shit kind of actually does matter in the story, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll tell the whole story. Here you are invading our lives, people.
Or at least our high school ages. How about that?
Yeah. Funny enough, I was a freshman in high school, and Nick was a junior. Scandalous, I know. I was actually dating somebody at the time. We were going through a rough patch. It wasn't really going good, and Nick and I had started becoming friends. I can't remember who said hi first. You said hi, no?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Nick actually introduced himself first. We weren't so close. We were like acquaintances in the band. We
just
don't
kind of like the same place, like say hi kind of thing.
Yeah, that kind of shit. And I'm sorry, I'm looking at the fucking photo and I can't.
That's a different question anyway.
We'd always play video games during band camp. I could not beat this motherfucker at any fucking game on the Switch. Especially that My Hero Academia game. We'd always play that My Hero Academia game. during band camp or at the school.
That's kind of really what started bonding us.
Yeah, that's kind of what started bonding us. We loved playing video games together. I can never beat this motherfucker for some reason though.
Well, I let you win every so often.
Yeah, he let me win. Just admit I was able to beat you a few times.
But yeah, so more or less we just started like playing the games every so often whenever we had the chance, and then like little by little we just started talking more and more, and then came the big day when we had our actual talk.
I was going through a really rough patch in my life, my freshman year. Around this point, me and the girl I was dating, we broke up. Or was this after? No, we hadn't broken up yet, had we?
No.
Actually, yeah, no, I hadn't broken up with her yet. Just because I didn't know how. I was really insecure in relationships. I didn't have good experiences with relationships, especially my first one. That fucking sucked, but that's a story for another day, people. Ask questions if you want to know. I was going through a really rough patch. Nick saw I did a lot of masking in school, so I didn't really show people what I was really feeling. But Nick was able to read me like a fucking book for some reason. He could tell something was wrong. He could tell I wasn't okay. I was getting worse. And so he quite literally pulled me aside one day. Or no, I think we went to go get food.
We went to the
cafeteria.
Yeah, we went to the cafeteria.
Yeah.
For the dinner thing they do.
So after school, they did like a dinner thing where you can get some food after school in the cafeteria. And so we went. This motherfucker got like 6 fucking peach cups or some shit.
I think it was 8.
I think it was 8. 8 peach cups. He grabbed 8 peach cups from the cafeteria after school.
No one wanted them,
So we're walking, we're talking. I can't remember what happened that day, but I was really out of it that day. And he saw. And he just asked me. He said like, "Is everything okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he said like, "No." I'm like, "No." So we were having a big talk, me and him. He was trying to help me. He was trying to get me to open up. Not forcefully. He was guiding me. Honestly, that's how I want to describe it. He was guiding me.
A little bit though.
But while he's doing this, he's eating like those 8 peach cups. He's eating those 8 peach cups while he's talking to me. While I'm talking, I'm there venting, talking about my tragic life story. My life can be a fucking movie. Let me tell y'all. My therapist said so as well.
And then this motherfucker right here is eating.
And then this motherfucker right here is eating peach cups. There's a peach cup in his hand. He's holding it like a little fucking Chinese teacup. And he's eating his fucking peach cups. He looks like fucking Sensei Wu.
Long before time.
long before this motherfucker. Oh my god. Yeah, we're talking. I like to tell Nick that my soul knew that it loved him way before I did. Because I connected with him so well, so much better than I like have with anybody else that's not family. Because I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I will admit that. I had a few close friends. We did have some falling outs. I did move around a lot when I was a kid, so I didn't get to stay in a school. I did the calculations, and I shit you not, almost every year we moved. So I was in a different grade each year. High school was the only place where I finished all 4 years in the same school. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I was a weird kid. I'm still a weird fucking kid. This guy knows it. He loves me for it. I'm a really weird fucking kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad. I buffered right there.
So I was eating my peach cups.
Yeah, he was eating his peach cups. I'm here venting about my tragic life story. Oh, the tragedies. Oh, woe is me. And yeah, again, I love telling him that my soul knew that it loved him before I did, before my heart even did, before my head even did. He connected with me so well, just like that. And it freaked me out for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I'm talking to this guy, and then I'm realizing my feelings for him, but I'm freaking out because I'm also in a relationship with another girl. And again, me and her were already going through a rough patch. Not that she really knew it, it's what I felt. And I thought, it's not working for us. I'd rather us go back to being friends. Because again, people can date and then go back to being friends as long as they don't make it fucking weird. I'm talking a lot. Oh my god.
I know. I like listening.
And so yeah, I'm talking to this guy. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm already with someone, but this guy, he's playing fucking mind games on me, okay? Sitting there with his fucking peach cups. And I guess he realized it too in that moment with the way I was talking to him. Yeah. And I quite literally told him right there and then, like, fuck, I like you. And he's all like,
well, you did so in a roundabout way.
I roundabouted it and shit.
Because, believe me, we just finished talking, everything was all good, I stood up, you stood up, and then all I have in my brain is like, that was a little request that someone told me to close my eyes for.
We're gonna skip past that part.
No. It's important to the story. About how, like, you told me to close my eyes. I'm like, okay. I honestly thought maybe, like, oh, okay, maybe it's gonna be a hug. Maybe just like a little thank you. Nope. All I feel is one little peck on my cheek, and then I see the girl running off to go do her color guard practice.
What he understands about me now is that I am a very affectionate person. When I fall for somebody, I fall very hard. I fall very fast. With him, I fell super hard, super fast. Like, and that freaked me out. It was scary at the same time. Like, I don't have good control over my emotions. I'm a very empathetic person. I can feel the feelings of the people around me. I'm like empathetic. But it's very strong. I've been that way since I was a kid. And it overstimulates me a lot sometimes. And so just feeling my own emotions, it's scary sometimes. So I'm falling for this guy and I'm like, shit. Yeah, and throughout those 6 months, a little bit after that, me and the other person we did end our relationship. It was a little bumpy. But I explained to them how I wasn't feeling, I didn't feel equal in the relationship. Like, I was putting in most of the work. Like, I already understood that this person wasn't really a physical affection person. I love physical affection. It's one of my
primary love languages.
Yeah, it's one of my many primary love languages. What he just said. This person wasn't so affectionate. They were nonchalant kind of way. They were one of those chill, like, kind of people.
Kind of like a go with the flow. When it happens, it happens.
Yeah. But they were somebody that didn't really like physical touch as much. Maybe the occasional holding hands, but nothing scandalous.
Yeah, because then you try to, like, hug them and they, like, almost pull away from you.
Yeah. And I don't want to blame her for anything. Like, we kind of rushed into our relationship as well. Honestly, what happened between me and her is kind of what happened between me and you. Yeah. But not as fast. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna spell between me and her because that's our own private thing. Yeah. But yeah, me and her, we ended up breaking up. Nick was there for me. He was able to comfort me through it because it's still fucking hurt. Like, I really did care about that person, but it just wasn't working. And so Nick just walked me through it. He helped me. He had also just gotten out of a bad relationship, so we were both just kind of
someone I dated before for almost a whole year, and then basically that 1 year later, that person I give one point of respect for the fact that they had me go over to their place to tell me in person, but it still was like, basically they told me that the relationship we were in was like a test to see how we felt being in a relationship, how it felt to be, like, wanted. And after that 1 year, they said that they liked it, but it wasn't my affection they wanted. So I basically got told to my face, you are here basically as a test project, and now I don't need you. Woohoo! I was not in the great headspace, like, at all. And yeah, just it kind of had that high school boy mentality of, oh well, I've already done this too many times, so might as well just give up on it at this point. And then the door came barging down when this one came in.
Yeah, so me and Nick had already known each other for like 6 months at that time. This is where the other 6 months come in. The little inside joke we have between us. Mm-hmm. Let me explain that. So I had waited like a month or so, maybe a little less, before I asked Nick to go out with me. I told him that I basically confessed all over again that I really liked him and all that. I felt like he was the one for me. He would always tell me no. He'd always tell me, oh, you can find somebody better. Also the fact that he was 2 years older than me. Again, freshman, junior. I was a freshman, he was a junior.
15, 17.
15, 17. So this was before he was 18, people, okay? We were still kind of legal. I know it's weird to some people. It's weird. It's still weird to some people. Some people look at us and they're like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck would you guys do that? I'm like, it's my story, not yours. Back off.
And again, there are people with way worse age gaps.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just kept asking me over and over and over again. I kept telling you the same thing.
For 6 months, I shit y'all not. I kind of stalked this guy. Not kind of. I did stalk him. For like, I don't want to say I was stalking him while I was in the relationship with the other person. I kind of do that anyway with people I meet. But then after, and then during that 6 month period, the stalking kind of got worse for him. I'm not gonna go into the shit I did, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, just little by little.
Wow,
little
you
things.
tried to shut me up right now.
Little by little, just little things I noticed here and there. And then I started someone else who knew where I lived.
You told me where I lived, okay? You told me where you lived, okay?
I know. I gave you the general area.
Yeah, he's not wrong about that.
But yeah, so just over and over, 6 months I kept telling her, no, find someone better. Find someone who's not me. And what did you always tell me?
I would always tell him, like, there's no one better than you. You're quite literally the best that I've found. Led to a lot of insecurities on my end because I felt like I wasn't doing good enough for him. Again, a lot of bullying in my childhood. I went through a lot of traumatic shit as a kid. So growing up, I didn't know how to voice my own opinions. I was very insecure. I can't make choices. Even easy choices are difficult for me to make. I cannot make them without physically like wanting to break down. I have a lot of problem with some shit, and he's helping me through it. He's been helping me through it since day one. And so I was in a really bad fucking headspace every time he would reject me. But then came the day, huzzah! January 1st. It's literally almost midnight. It's New Year's. It's about to be New Year's. What were we doing? We were talking on the phone. We were
Yeah, no. So weirdly enough, weird placing for me. I was out shopping with some people. I stayed in the car. And then while I was alone, I'm like, you know what? Here's the thing. I thought of an ultimatum at first.
Oh yeah, he gave me an ultimatum, but that shit went out the window.
The ultimatum was basically that it was almost gonna be summer for us, so I basically was like, you know what? If you stick to the same way, by the time I start my senior year, I'll accept those feelings. But
you wanted me to wait until you graduated.
Was it graduated?
He wanted me to wait until he graduated. Either until he graduated or I graduated. No, I think it was until I graduated.
Honest to God, I don't remember that one detail.
I don't remember either. It's either he graduated, I graduated, or until I was at least like a senior. I think.
somewhere along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
But come New Year's, the one thing that really piqued me when it came to her, though, is that, again, 6 months. I kept thinking to myself, 6 months.
I do not take rejection well.
that in my brain was like, any other girl of this generation, any other girl, I guess of our generation, any other girl, as soon as I said no the first time, gone. But this one just stayed for 6 months and asked over and over, kept telling me the same thing over and over. That's the kind of loyalty you can't find nowadays. So I picked up my phone and I was like, you know what? One more try. So I called and I told her, yeah, I am ready to accept those feelings and we can try.
Yeah, it was exactly midnight when he called, I think.
Yeah.
No, we had been talking around for like a good hour or two.
Give or take.
And then you said you were going to be right back. And then I started venting on the phone while you were gone. Well, I thought you were gone.
Mm.
And I was basically confessing my shit all over again. And then you came back. Like, huzzah, I'm here. And I'm like, ah. And it was basically midnight at this point. And then, yeah, he tells me, like, you know what? Fuck it, let's give it a try. Like, let's see where this goes. I'm like, fuck yeah, huzzah.
And then you proceed to do the one thing that freaked me out that night.
Oh, what did I do?
You handed the phone to your mother.
Oh, you see, I was so excited. I'm like, wait, this guy still has to ask. I don't know. I had the headspace. I had the headset that. Headset? Headspace? I was in the headspace that, oh, this guy still has to ask permissions for my parents. I don't know. I'm very old school. Even though I'm like only 21, bro. My parents are old school. There you go. So I'm like, I'm telling him, I'm gonna pass you to my mom. Ask my mom. And he's like, what? Here you go, mom. Nick has to ask you a question.
Yeah, so...
Funny enough, when I was gonna hand, I'm like, hey, Nick has to ask you a question. Funny enough, she's like, he better not be asking you out. And I'm like, funny story, here. And she gives me that, like, that fucking side-eye look, like, oh, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah, she gave the side look, and then when I talked to her, I was very nervous, and I did not know what to say. I was trying to get the words out, but as soon as I was able to somewhat get them out, she already told me, like, you want to date my daughter. I'm like, yes. And she said that practically she knew already because of like how much we hung out and how often we were together.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she basically gave us the green light and we took off from there.
But then he had to ask my dad. He was shitting his pants during that phone call. I check you not.
No. But yeah, overall things just worked out in the end.
Well, it took us like half an hour just to get through that story.
Hey, I said detail. So therefore, that is up to the person watching.
But yeah, basically, long story short, band, huzzah. Breakups, huzzah. 6 months, huzzah. Dating, huzzah.
And finally, 6 years.
And finally, 6 years.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Okay. So that was the first question from Solar.
Second question.
So second question from Solar is, why are y'all so perfect for each other? You can answer this one. I started off the other one. You can answer this one.
I think it honestly just comes down to that we, at the time we did share like a lot of hobbies. Like we did share like a lot of like things, anime, whatnot. To this day, we still haven't grown out of our anime phase.
All the weird kid shit. We still haven't grown out of it.
Again, I have a Power Ranger blaster on my shelf.
This man is such a fucking nerd. It's so cute.
So yeah, just it's kind of more just like we kind of click based on everything else around us. Hobbies, little things here and there, music. It's more just like we kind of are basically the same person, just in like a different format. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to say, my demon matches with his demon so well.
Well, they do.
Yeah, they do. His meat.
What?
His meat?
My meat?
No.
My meat?
I have to say his freak matches my freak. I don't know what the fuck a meat is, bro.
I don't know. I think I want to know. But yeah. So everything, yeah, we're perfect for each other because we just like a lot of the similar things, and it's also just like it's
not
also
even
just communication.
It's communication. We kind of sped run through the, what do we call it? The beginner's guide of relationship dating. We kind of flew past a few things that we should have taken our time with, so that did cause a few bumps on the road. But now we're going back to the beginner's guide. We're going back to the main menu.
What, it was like 3 years, and finally after the one argument we had where we were finally brutally honest.
Yeah, it was the biggest argument we had. Yeah, and I think honestly, because we had like little micro arguments here and there, little like.
They weren't even like arguments. They kind of more like playful things. But
no,
like,
we did have a few like. No, it was more of me causing issues and him trying to fix it. Me being insecure. I was a very insecure person. I don't want to say I'm not anymore. There are still some things I get insecure about, but he's helped me along the way. A lot of my insecurities really bashed onto the relationship as we were progressing, and it did like set us back a lot of paces again over and over again. And then we had one big argument that sent us back right to the beginning. And communication was something we did not have for those 3 years. We weren't honest with each other about how we felt. I don't want to say he kept things from me, because really he didn't keep things from me. He wouldn't tell me how he felt. That was an issue we both had. We wouldn't be honest with each other about our feelings. I kept a lot of things from him that I thought would ruin us, and to him, he tells me it didn't ruin us. It knocked us back a few pegs, but
at the end of the day, it's what we needed to move forward.
Yeah.
Basically, when it comes to relationship and problems, when you have them, a relationship is not supposed to be I deal with my problem, you deal with your problems kind of deal. At that point, you are with the person, and if you want that person in your life, they have to be able to see your problems and know that this is the kind of things they're going to have to get into with you. To fix something that is quote unquote broken, you need to be able to move forward and talk to the person. Because if you just keep bottling that up from them, they're never going to know how you feel, and they're never going to like know how they can help you. As much as people want to be, I'm independent. I can fix it myself. Sometimes that's not the best course of action.
Yeah, sometimes you need people to fall back on. He's had me fall back on him many times, and it's kept us surviving, honestly. And now we have an honesty policy. If one of us doesn't want to talk about our feelings, like not in a like I'm upset, but I don't want to talk about it because I'm not in the mood. No, actually not like that. Like I'm upset, but I don't want to tell you about it because I don't want to ruin your day, or I don't want to take it out on you. We pull an honesty card. We literally just say honesty, and that's what it is. It's an honesty card. The other person has to be honest, and we talk through it. Because again, we didn't have communication the first like 3 to 4 years, and that really fucked us over.
Yeah.
We skipped the beginner's guide. We skimmed past it, and we just like kind of like fucked the shit up.
Yeah, if it's a very bad like I don't want to talk right now deal, we both will be very respectful. I'd be okay.
Like,
I'm here
okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'll give you space. We can talk about it later, but let's talk about it. Let's actually talk about it.
Yeah.
What was the question that we were asking, or that we were talking about?
Perfect for each other.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, because overall, it really perfection isn't really just on like hobbies and everything. Perfection is just communication. Imperfections come with the perfection. Yeah, there's like some perfect things, but there's also imperfections. Again, me and Nick had a few bumpy roads, quite a bit bumpy roads, but we walked through it. We communicated, but it's also because of how connected we are. Like, I don't know how to explain it. We click so well together. It's like, what the fuck? And for the people who might make the comment on one thing, no, I do not have a white knight complex. I don't need to have to fix every single problem.
Yes, that is one thing I did like bring up one time. It's so funny. I brought it up as a joke, but he took it seriously a little. I'm like, no, I'm joking, I swear. I'm like, damn, you're my white knight. He's all like, what? He didn't know what that was. I explained the concept to him, and he's all like, no, I'm not. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm joking. I love you.
But overall, just again, perfection really just comes with communication.
Okay.
Third question.
Third question is from Mike.
It's for you.
It's for me. This question is specifically for me. Kai, how does it feel knowing your husband is rocking that dump truck? I shit you not. That's the question. How do I feel? I fucking love that dump truck, man. That's my dump truck.
Don't worry. I'll put the picture in the video.
Yes, this specifically the picture I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Who drew this again? It was
I think it was Mike who drew it.
Yeah, that's the.
Or probably.
No, you should put the little thick sticker.
Oh, not the thick Nick sticker.
He's gonna put the.
Alright.
He's gonna put the. Okay, you can start it from here. He's gonna put the thick Nick sticker onto the screen instead of the actual photo we were looking at.
But yeah, overall, hey, you know, I'm saying it's that better than most guys.
My husband has an ass. I have an ass, but his ass might be a little bigger. I'm jealous.
Alright. And I guess the next question is also for you as well.
This question is from Haven. Why is Nick so lame? I don't know, babe. Where are you?
I don't know. I could just be crazy.
You see, I'm the CEO. He might be the founder of the company, but I'm the CEO. They love the CEO. They have to be nice to the CEO. I'm the CEO.
Yes,
They've quite literally said that. Like when I'm streaming with the guys, they're like, we like you more than Nick. I'm like, huzzah, thank you. Because the CEO actually gives days off.
Listen.
And I don't lock everyone in the basement.
Listen. They're the ones who said they wanted to do the work, so I'm giving them the space to do the work. It's just very secluded.
Next question.
This one is from this one is from our friend Bill. Favorite soups? Do you have a favorite soup?
Yeah, I'm thinking, what the fuck is it called again? Pozole.
Yeah. Soup.
I love pozole.
If anything, I think mine is just kind of not really a soup.
Or no, what's that other fucking soup? What's that other Mexican soup? Y'all know those little like pasta things or little. They're not like little bolitas. They're like half bolitas. They're like almost like tiny little shells, and they're always in like a red soup shit. I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but that motherfucker. We'll put a picture right there on the screen for like so you guys know what we're talking about. Menudo? No, not menudo. I'll look for it. But that's my favorite soup.
I think for me, it's not really a soup. I just do like beef stew where it has basically all the beef chunks in like the broth and everything. Not really a soup. It's more like just a stew.
Huzzah.
Next one is from Tier. Ooh. As the provider for this one, do you want to look at this one?
The question from Tier is, do you guys plan on having kids? Fuck yeah. I'm gonna keep this as PG as possible. I want this man. Yeah, I want to have kids with Thxs someday. Yeah, we still got a couple years under our belt before we can actually like start planning. Because again, everyone knows we're not legally married yet, but I still call this man my husband, and he still calls me his wife because we plan on getting married. We plan on being together forever. This man is my soulmate. He cannot leave, even if he wanted to. I stalked him for a year, 6 months. I didn't do that shit for no reason.
It's kind of more the mentality of say it until you make it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
My bad. You can cut that out.
And then, do you have a number on how many?
Do the kids have to just be human, or can we have animals as well? Because if we're having animals, I've told this man we're having a farm. He said, no, we're not. I'm like, yes, we are. We're going to have ferrets. We're going to have otters. We're going to have turtles. Different kinds of turtles. Not sea turtles, sadly. I can't have sea turtles on our farm.
But in terms of actual kids.
In terms of actual kids, know. We'll see how many we actually do want to have. Like, how many would you want?
Well,
what's the minimum?
The old lady has said we are to permit her to.
So do you only want 2 kids?
Yeah, well, let's see.
Okay,
The
the minimum is 2 kids. What's your maximum?
I think maximum for both of our sanities, I think maybe 4 would be best for us.
Maybe 5. I was a kid of. I was in a 5 kids family.
Darling.
What? Yeah, hi, baby.
Darling, I was in a 7.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a different issue.
That's because your siblings are assholes.
Also, in the old man's Captain Save the Hill.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It depends on how we raise them.
Depends. So yeah, so moving forward. Another question from Haven.
Haven. Why is Nick so dumb? I don't know, babe. Why?
And that Bill tends to pull up a bike. I don't know.
Yeah, this man cannot stay on his fucking bike for the life of him.
Fractured wrist. Let's go.
This next question is from Brago. Will you ever stop him from playing Rivals? If he injures his wrist again, yes. Other than that, nah. I play with him. And if people worry, oh, but what about all the fan service? There's fan service for me too, okay?
For women and men, it is equality.
I'm not just for the guys, I'm for the gals, I'm for the... Hold on. I'm for the guy. I'm for everyone. I'm pan. I'm not for the pandas. I'm not for the pans. So fuck y'all. I mean, I'm non-binary. That would depend on what like their preferences. It depends on somebody's preference. Because I'm non-binary and I'm pansexual. Everyone knows I go by they them pronouns.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I'm sorry, guilty. Born Christian, so brain is still registering.
But this man's accepting. He accepted me from day one. He loves me for who I am. And if you've been secretly hating me all this time, I will fucking kill you.
No.
Exactly. This man loves me.
Alright, and the last one is from Fox.
Oh, hey, he joined the Discord.
Yeah.
Hi, Fox. Fox has been in my streams a few times. He pops up every now and then. So hi. Special hi to Fox. Special hi to all my friends. You guys all know me, so.
Right.
What made you and Nick decide to start a Twitch channel? So, actually, originally, this is Nick's channel. He started the channel. What was the first stream I did?
The first stream you did?
Was Poppy Playtime, no?
Yes, the first Playtime you did.
So, he asked me one day, he's like, do you want to try streaming? I'm like, no shit. He's like, shit. I'm like, fuck, shit.
Because technically, I started the channel a long while ago. Mm-hmm. This was sometime like after we started dating. Because again, before she came in my life, I didn't play for any of this shit. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest. I didn't play streaming.
This was during COVID, no?
Yes, it's during COVID. After we got locked into it, because I'm like, you know what? It's COVID. I'm bored. Want to try something new. So,
yeah, and so he asked me. He's like, hey, how do you feel if I start like a VTuber streaming? I'm like, go for it. He's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I started getting it, started like getting a model, started doing games little by little here and there.
Yeah,
and
I'd be there to watch him all the time. I'd watch his streams. I still do. Sometimes I miss him just because he streams while I'm working. I'm like, fuck, or he streams while I'm asleep because he's streaming at like 5 in the fucking morning.
What?
That's so cute. I'm sorry.
But yeah, and no, it wasn't until like way later that she came up
like,
one day.
What, last year?
Yeah, about last year.
About last year or the beginning of this year?
Yeah, you came and I was like, you want to try streaming?
I'm like, huh? He's like, do you want to try streaming or something? I'm like, sure. So the first stream I did was Poppy Playtime. You guys can go back and watch that on the channel. Yeah. This is S'mores. She loves attention. You guys can't see her, but
I'll put up a picture of her.
He'll put up a picture of her. You'll see why we call her S'mores. Why he calls her S'mores.
But yeah.
I've become her mother. She now loves me.
Yeah, so overall, in terms of a channel, technically I was the one who started it, but she was the one who basically
I joined in later.
Yeah, but you also gave me the drive to start it.
Yeah, I've been there to support him since day one. I'm all like, you know what? Go for it. Fuck it. Why the fuck not? It soon became something he loved doing, and I continued to support him. And then he later invited me to like start streaming on his channel. I'm like, fuck yeah. I started enjoying it.
Even slowly adding yourself into the lore.
I'm adding myself into the lore. It's not to actually start that shit.
The spiritual lore.
Yeah, spiritual lore. If I ever actually start like the stories on the fucking on the fucking lore thing, because I do art. We'll put like
I'll put a few examples.
He'll put a few examples and he'll like maybe put the link in the fucking description or some shit.
Worth a lot for commissions.
Yes, I do commissions. Please, I need money. I do commissions. The only one who's really commissioned me is Nick. Actually, oh my god, yeah, the only one who's commissioned me is you. Yeah, I've only ever gotten commissions from Nick. I haven't gotten commissions from anyone else, which I've been trying to do for like a couple months now.
A little, it takes time.
Yeah, I know it takes time, but yeah, I do commissions. I do art. I do a lot of drawing. You guys can also see them in the Discord.
Your TikTok
server. I post some on the art page, and then I have my own TikTok. Nick will put a picture of my profile right there. Yeah, if I actually do start posting the actual lore and shit, because I have a lot of art block. You guys can watch that right there in my on my TikTok channel.
The only lore piece we have right now is your insert itself in the banner you made me.
Yeah. Basically, if you want to see what the avatars look like in the actual spiritual world, you'll see the banner on his Twitch page.
Twitch or YouTube.
Twitch or YouTube. You'll see the banner right there. But yeah, I will post more later on.
I still find it so funny that you did not initially apply for that.
I didn't, because
Is that a commissioned you for the banner?
Yeah, he commissioned me for the banner. I added myself for funsies. I didn't permanently add it. I put it like where you can remove me from the picture and it's still like there. But then like I showed it to him later on. He's like, it's your channel too now. Like we share the channel. I'm gonna add you to it. And I'm like, no. He's like, yes. And he did it anyway. But yeah, basically Nick started the channel and I just came along a little later.
Hopped on the bandwagon.
Hopped on the bandwagon. More than a feeling. My bad.
Yeah. So that's all the questions we have for this year. But overall, yeah. How do you feel about these past 6 years? Would you change any of it?
I would not. Honestly, even though we kind of ran past the beginner's guide, we still... It was kind of a good thing, because and it was... I joke about it a lot to him about the 6 months, but honestly, we feel like if we had just jumped in it instead of waiting those 6 months, we would have crashed and burned. We wouldn't have survived. And we wouldn't be here today. So yeah, these past 6 years have been amazing. He's the best partner I can ever have. He is on the other end of my red string, if you guys know that little legend. He is going to be the man I marry, the man I'm going to have kids with, and the man I'm going to die with. It's me and him forever now. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
In my case, yeah, no. When I was lost in a bad headspace, it was her that brought that light into my life. And I gave up. So when someone finally gave me that, support, that assurance, that unconditional love, it pushed me to go forward. And so, it kind of just went from there. And so these past 6 years have been something I never thought possible. I never thought I could love someone so much as I do her. She is the one in my life I want to keep forever. So, no matter what happens, I will always want you in my life.
Y'all didn't hear that. That was later smooch. But yeah, that is the end of this year's questionnaire. We did post it kind of late in the year. We posted it like literally this month, so we only got a few questions. But yeah, the what's it called again? The little chat space. It's gonna be in his Discord server under questions. It's gonna be in public chat. It's gonna be under questions for Nick and Kai. So you guys can keep posting questions there. It's gonna be up all year long. Honestly, it's just gonna be up permanently now. So you guys can pose as many questions as you want, whatever questions you want. Yeah, since we posted this one pretty late, we only got a few questions. But yeah, you guys, I'm just repeating myself.
Basically, just feel free to ask questions, and yeah, if you ever want to talk to us more, like hang out with us more, again, I stream, she streams every so often. Just stop by and say hi. That's what it is.
Yeah, pop up in the chat, say hi, get down with it, get diggy.
Get down with the sickness.
Get down with the sickness.
Yeah, so we want to thank everyone who has supported us, all of our friends, everyone who has been there, and we hope that we can continue to do more because of that support.
All right, my demons, shemans, and demonias, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And we will see you guys next time. And don't worry, we will be posting a part 2 of this next year, though. Bye.
Later.